Some big news that we're currently tracking. Mega fight over the UPA era secrecy breach. India Today exclusive sparks newsquake. Congress attacks senior columnist Tavleen. Chidambaram says, and I quote, wild charges on Sonia Manmohan. Columnist says Sonia was de facto Prime Minister, saw files. Secret files shown to Sonia in UPA era. Tavleen sticks to her stand, hits back. Files sent to 10 Janpath under UPA is what Tavleen says. Says Sonia was de facto Prime Minister, de facto Congress chief as well. Chidambaram now hitting out, saying these are just wild charges on Sonia Gandhi and Manmohan Singh. India Today creates some news, the news that we broke, creating ripples in the political circles. Mega fight over UPA era secrecy breach. Congress attacks senior columnist Tavleen. Chidambaram says these are only wild charges against Sonia Gandhi and Manmohan Singh. The columnist Tavleen sticking to her stand, saying that Sonia was de facto Prime Minister and de facto Congress chief. She's seen files. She sticks to her stand and hits back. Tavleen says files have been sent to 10 Janpath under the UPA era. Currently tracking this back and forth between the Congress and a senior journalist Tavleen. Let me quickly cut across what Tavleen Singh from India Today's consulting editor Rajdeep Sardesai said, the conversation that they had on officials' Secrecy Act being breached under the UPA era.
Tavleen Singh, as an observer, therefore, do you believe that this election actually has done anything for the Congress? We've been talking about revival, about the need for a strong opposition. Does this give you hope that the Congress is turning a new leaf, or do you get a sense it's the more things change, the more they are the same?
I don't see any change at the moment. But I was very interested in Mr. Chidambaram's trickle-down democracy theory. Shouldn't it have been the other way up? After they lost in 2014, if they'd had block level, panchayat level, and etc. elections, they would have been dealing with a political party and not with a family firm. Now, to turn a family firm into a political party again is not an easy task. Don't forget that we're dealing with a lady who could make the Prime Minister of India break the Official Secrets Act to send her as a she wasn't anybody in the government. She was sent secret files. So, you know, poor Mr. Kharge, as we know, I don't know why you're taking so long to come to the conclusion that he wasn't the official candidate. Everyone who watches an election, you know, I mean, a 10-year-old child could have told you who had the blessing of the Gandhi family. So, to tell you the truth, I don't see any change, and I'm very disappointed, actually, because I would like to see the Congress revive.
I actually want to raise an objection. Somebody on your show just now charged the former Prime Minister of violating an Official Secrets Act. Either they provide evidence for it or they face the consequences. That cannot just go uncontested.
Yeah, just to say, I've got Mr. Chidambaram also, and I'll get Tavleen Singh to respond. He's saying, I protest Tavleen Singh. No secret files were sent to Mrs. Gandhi, is what Mr. Chidambaram, who's watching the show, has said. I'll get Tavleen to respond, just half a second. But yes, Tavleen, you want to quickly respond to that? They're both saying this is absolute rubbish.
I mean, I don't need to prove it. Just go back to that time, and, you know, there was a big controversy about it. There was a big controversy about the fact...
Whispers in the corridor is not how you charge former
It's not, we're not talking about whispers in the corridor. There were stories written about it. There were files that went... Somebody working in the Prime Minister's office was
there were 1,000 stories written about many things, of which I know...
Not writing stories.
So whispers in the corridor do not work.
No.
When someone is charging a former Prime Minister, that is absolutely wrong.
Okay.
You cannot charge a former Prime Minister of violating an Official Secrets Act based on some
I am saying that
gossip columns.
Files from the Prime Minister's office.
Do you have evidence? Can you provide that?
Yes, you know, if you give me a chance, I can't do it right now, but I can.